Hey, good morning. Good morning to you from my new studio. Mm, it's my new studio, but it's going to take me a few days to get it together. Because look, let me take you on a little tour here. Let me move you around. Yeah, I'm not quite moved in. And you'll notice there's nothing on my walls. Nothing, 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 nothing. But there will be. I'm so excited to be moving in. So, moving out is pretty much done. There's still some stuff there that I'm donating, a couple of things that I kind of like to sell, and everything else is here. My car is sitting out on the street because my stuff is filling up my half of the garage. But being exhausted and being happy sometimes go hand in hand, and this is one of those times. Let's begin. And to be the age I'm at and be starting a new chapter is so exciting. You know, you can start a new chapter anytime you want, no matter what the circumstances are. Just declare that chapter over. Do what it takes to begin fresh. You can bring all the characters back into the new chapter. You can. It's up to you. Good morning. Good morning, Henry. Good morning, Opa. It's so wonderful to be here. So I'm relaxing on my couch. And can you see Bailey's here with me? Say hi, Bailey. I have a feeling that this new room is going to be a very fun place for the dogs. They've been in and out all morning. I'm going to be working on this a lot today. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of hard work, but that's okay. I'm excited. The walls are bare in this room. Like there's nothing in here. I came into an empty room, and now I get to fill it up because I like busy. I know there are a lot of people who like minimal, relaxing, still waters. Not me. I like wild and crazy and fun and busy. It's just who I am, and that's the way it goes. It's Veterans Day. Do you say Happy Veterans Day? I don't know if it's a happy day. It celebrates, by the way, the armistice at World War I. My grandpa was in World War I. I have some very cool pictures of him. The uniforms were very different back then. My dad was in World War II. Then there's Vietnam. I'm a child of the 60s, and the man I was pinned to was killed in Vietnam. Now we have a pandemic. Thank you to our frontline people for the pandemic, too. Thank you all for your service. The world is filled with people who do service for us and help take care of us. So thank you. Thank you for taking care of us. We do appreciate it. Sometimes we forget, but when we remember and we acknowledge you, we appreciate you even more. And it brings so much joy into our lives. And I was thinking about that today. I wrote down 3 words. I wrote down acceptance, appreciation, and acknowledgement. Randomly, just wrote those down because I wanted to talk about that today. And then, as I always do, I Googled it to see, well, what other people say about those 3 words. And apparently those 3 words are frequently mentioned together as an important threesome for your own well-being, interestingly enough. Let's have some more coffee on that. Acceptance is not about submission. Accepting something is not giving up. Accepting something is being mindful. It's just getting what's going on, being present, and noticing the lessons and the blessings that are coming from what's going on right now in your life. Then there is acknowledgement. Acknowledgement doesn't have to be, I appreciate you or thank you, although, boy, those two things sure do make a big difference in the world. Acceptance and acknowledgement might be your gratitude list, writing it down, making it real. A gratitude list is a fabulous way to practice acknowledgement because that's a list of the things that you are grateful for. And then finally, appreciation, getting that this is what makes your life feel good. Okay, so let's talk about that for just one more minute before we go this morning, because this is so important. And I think I don't have time right now, but I think I need to do a little thing on this. Acceptance. How do you practice acceptance? Well, you practice acceptance by being present. And how do you get present? Here's your secret. Wiggle your toes. Some of you have heard me say that over and over again. When you wiggle your toes, you can be nowhere but where you are in the moment. And especially if you have shoes or socks on, nobody can know that you're pulling yourself into the moment. So, for acceptance, be present. Wiggle your toes. Acknowledgement, create a gratitude list, whether it's in your head or on paper. I read about an idea that you carry around a gratitude rock, much like you would, put a rubber band on your wrist and tweak it, so you could remember something. Put a gratitude rock in your pocket. And every time things start to go off a little bit, reach in your pocket and hold on to that rock and think of one thing that you can be grateful for in that moment. Practice acknowledgement. And then finally, appreciation. To appreciate what you've got. Imagine losing something that you care about. Feel what that feels like. And then imagine getting it back when you least expect it. How amazing is that? I noticed this morning as I was getting ready for this, that it's so easy, even in a fairly new relationship. My relationship is not new, but moving in together is new. And I realized that I was taking it for granted and I was ignoring it. And that's how I came up with accept it, appreciate it, acknowledge it. The 3 A's. That's what I want to leave you with this morning. You are out there, right? Oh, yeah, there you are. Okay. Veterans Day. Go acknowledge someone whose service made a difference in our lives. And thank you to those of you who did. And here's to new beginnings. Peace and love. Cheers. See you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed your coffee today.